Welcome back students. In this video, I am going to sort out the examples given under the topic integral calculus in the page 262. First of all, a single tip about integral calculus is that in the previous videos, that is whatever we have dealt in differential calculus, the exact opposite things to be followed here in integral calculus. An important thing which is going to play a lead role in the integral calculus are the formulas. Starting with the power rule, which is the basic rule under the integral calculus, whereas integrating x to the power n value multiplied with dx, it will change to be as follows, where the x will remain same in integrating, whereas the power and the denominator will give a new change, that is the power n will give an add up to 1 so that n plus 1 and the same will be copied in the denominator. An important clear note to be followed here is it is better to add the sign plus and c after the integrated value to show that the following part is integrated. Whereas in the second formula, by integrating a constant value k, we have to add the value x after it and as usual plus c. But third formula is very important because here a is not a constant or anything, it's a numerical value. An important thing to be noted here is the numerical value has to be taken out and the following to be proceeded. This example 12.22 will deal all the three examples we have gone now. Since 4 is a numerical value, we have to bring out and just integrate x to the power 3 and dx. X to the power 3 will be integrated to be as x to the power 4 divided by 4. So moving with the further, 4 multiplied with x to the power 4 and the denominator will become 4, and it is simple that 4 and 4 are numerator and denominator side, so they can be easily cancelled. So the final answer will be as x to the power 4 plus c. Here plus c is very much important to be added because only after seeing the plus c we can clear that the following sum has been integrated. Now very similar to this sum, we will move to example 12.23. But in this example 12.23, there is a combination, that is mixture of variables under the integral calculus. It's very similar and common that we have to just split out the parts, that is we have to split into 3 as x square dx, x dx and minus 1 dx. Coming with the first part x square, integrating x square will get the value as x cube divided by 3, and the next integrating x value will come as x square divided by 2, and the third part is quite important because here it is known to be as 1. Integrating the value 1, we have to understand that it will give x, so the before value minus to be added, so it will get as minus x, and the final, this thing has been integrated, so we have to add plus c. So the concluded value for example 12.23 will be x cube divided by 3 plus x square divided by 2 minus x plus c. Now, since we have dealt example 12.22 and example 12.23, 12.24 is just a single step value, where 5 is a numerical value, so it has to be taken outside the integrated sign. So 5 integrated 1 into dx. As we have seen above the sum example 12.23, where integrating the value 1, it will be changed into x. So 5 integrating 1 into dx, it will change into 5x plus c. Here plus c is very important to be added since it will prove that the sum has been integrated. And to the last example 12.25, which is the combination of the past three sums, where the numerical value 4 will be taken out and we have to integrate x into dx. It is very clear that 4 is being taken out and in the bracket sign we'll get as x. To integrate the x value, it will change into x square divided by 2, and it is very important to put the sign plus c after that. Since 2 and 4 are the multiples of 2, we can cancel them. So the final answer will change into 2x square plus c. So this is the final concluded value of example 12.25 given under the page 262. Whatever we have dealt now is the exact opposite of differential calculus. So do practice these sums.